John Dandes was born in Queens, but he quickly began to plant his roots in Western New York when he attended the University of Buffalo. After graduating from UB, John began working in the food service industry before landing at Rich Products.
John came over to Rich's and he started out, he was a product manager, and one of his first assignments was to represent a new barbecue company that we'd bought that had specialized in barbecue pork, which was a little strange for an Orthodox Jew to be selling pork barbecue. When John showed up for the first day of work in the summer down in Gallatin, Tennessee, in a three-piece wool suit, and as you'd say in his temple, he was schwitzing all over the pork barbecue.
John established himself as a leader with Rich Products and quickly moved into an executive role with the Rich Entertainment Group and Bison Baseball.
He has a critical eye when it comes to looking at an operation, whether it's our food operation or merchandise operation or just the overall look and feel of the ballpark.
John has worked tirelessly and has been an incredible builder, supporter, leader, driver of the success of Bison Baseball over all these years. And I'm just thrilled to have been his partner through much of it.
Well, the first thing you need to be prepared for when you're working with John on a daily basis, if you're going to a meeting, you either need to bring other work with you, or you need to understand that he runs on Central Time and he's going to be late for a lot of meetings, so you need to be able to occupy your time until he does finally show up to the meeting.
Now, as the president of Rich Baseball Operations, John oversees 3 professional baseball teams, as well as the management of Buffalo's Outer Harbor and Canal Side. In addition, John is recognized across Western New York as a community booster.
Well, when you think about John Dandes, he could be in the dictionary under the words leadership, community service, strength of character. He is someone that is incredibly involved in this community. His roles of leadership are many. He has a warm and generous heart. He's got a fun spirit, a brilliant mind, and he's made a tremendous contribution to Buffalo and Western New York.
Well, John is one of these really unique people that has done a little bit of everything in terms of leadership, and he really can connect the dots. He was our chairman at the partnership for many years. I think he took a couple turns around, and he brings such a wealth of experience and knowledge from all of his community experiences that he's really an incredible asset.
He's the quintessential honoree because he's understated, as in his competence, but he is tremendously competent and respected by the business community, the nonprofit community, the cultural community. He's a tremendous force in the community and does incredible work.
John has been active in countless community organizations, including the University of Buffalo, the Nichols School, the Erie County Law Enforcement Foundation, the 100 Club of Buffalo, the Franciscan Center, the Buffalo Zoo, and ECMC.
John's love for the organization is really what drives his ability to connect us to the community, to help us raise more dollars, to raise our awareness. There's not a better marketer than John, so he has great ideas and great passion and vision that he brings to our organization.
Well, when it comes to a fundraising perspective or a friend-raising perspective or a challenge as it relates to business operations or something along those lines, he's always there. He's always the first to say, here's some ideas. He's always concerned about great fiduciary responsibility and making sure that we're laying the groundwork for the future here. I can't ask for a better board member. I really honestly couldn't.
While John has dedicated countless hours of service to Rich Products and the Western New York community, he has never lost sight of what is most important to him.
When I was growing up, my father had a true passion for his work and his business, and he shared that passion with us. Well, John reminds me of my father in that way.
A lot of my fondest memories of being a kid were, getting in the car with my mom and my brother and going to the ballpark and visiting Dad in his office.
Irrespective of whatever else was going on, the family was important, we were important to him, and his support's always meant the world to us. Because he is such a busy guy and he is so involved in the community, and a lot of people depend on him, but to know that you could always depend on him the most was a really special thing.
He loves my brother and I, but his entire world was my mom. And I really feel like, even as a kid, I could see everything he did was for her. I think I wish he knew how much she appreciated everything he did for us and how much she would talk to me about that. I'm sure she told him, but I don't know if I don't think you could tell him enough how proud she was of him.
For his professional success and his continued commitment to serve the Western New York community, Niagara University is proud to present Jonathan A. Dandes with the Caritas Medal.